Alright, now, the way that I do things now, which is simpler for me, is I like to use the pillows. And when you're feeding one baby and your husband's got the other one, and your arms are tired, this is great for feeding one baby, but you can also work it with two. You put one pillow down flat. I usually do this up on the bed, and put one pillow like this, one pillow like this. And I kind of like let one pillow overlap the gap so there's no sinking in there. With one baby, you place them right in the middle here and feed. And they get very little spit up and reflux this way because of the incline. This is for a little bit older of a baby. But you can put twins together and they can touch each other, and that's great for their own sibling bonding. Because they don't make a lot of things for twins where they can be together, like a twin cradle. The legs are going limp. Sorry, like a twin cradle or a twin swing. I swear I'm going to invent some of this stuff. But anyway, I'm sure someone's going to do that now. Anyway, okay, so the babies can be like this, but again, you're only going to do this when they're supervised, and if they get too big or they start rolling, then this is out, okay? So soon this is going to be out for us. Okay, then you can easily feed them together like this. And it's quite simple to do. This is for when they kind of outgrow the boppies for feedings, but they're not yet rolling, because if they're rolling, this is dangerous. So you just want to take caution. You can even throw an extra pillow on both sides. And what we didn't discuss was, when you're alone, how do you burp one baby while feeding the other? You kind of feel guilty for having to pull out the bottle, right? I'm not a big fan of the bottle propping technique, unlike my husband, who is, and will continue to be. But just for burping, I do say that that's an okay thing to do. So I'm going to show you using the bouncers. Just for the sake of time here, because I know I'm already running over the 10 minutes, as usual. I'm not going to safety them in, but you know in real life we do that, right, ladies and gents? Okay. Now say I'm feeding them this way, and little Stephanie over here, or Jasmine, or whoever you want to call her, has to burp, okay? You have to burp them, so what do? Okay, what I find is good to have a nice thick blanket, roll it up, and while she's sucking on that, you can sort of just prop it up like this, and you just want to make sure that the whole nipple's in her mouth and that the blanket's secure. However you gotta rig it, it usually works. And you know, say you got it like that. Don't feel guilty for that. You need a break. You need to burp them, and you feel bad. They're going to be crying. And then I'm burping her. And if she won't burp, then you can always put her down like this and try to work the gas up and out. Okay, back in your seat. And then you just do the same thing over here. Her head doesn't want to be turned. That's just the position her head was secured in when she was made. And again, you're just going to prop it the right way. That's not obviously perfect here, but it's not a real baby. So she would be sucking on it, so it would be different. And then you're just going to do the same, okay? And when they're little and their heads are floppy, you always want to hold under the face like this by the neck in the front, just so their head doesn't flop to the sides and the back and the front. Alright, so that's what you do as far as the burping. And sometimes they won't burp. You might try for 10 minutes. Don't go crazy with it. Sometimes they don't need to burp. But usually in the beginning they say every half an ounce, then and every ounce. Then as time goes on, half a bottle. So if they fail to burp at first, you know, put them back down, give them a little more, and try again. It's all trial and error. I just wanted to show you a few different things you can try and hopefully you'll find something comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be as daunting a task feeding twins, burping twins, and caring for twins as some people make it out to be. So this is Shelly from Twinpossible signing off.